What's up, guys, and welcome back to Starfield. So the previous episode was pretty damn crazy. We got attacked by the Starborn here in New Atlantis, and we actually got attacked by someone called the Hunter. They killed a whole bunch of people here, and then they eventually killed Sarah Morgan, which is pretty sad, pretty depressing, because she was the leader of Constellation, and we actually romanced her early on in the playthrough, so she was technically our wife. Well, maybe not our wife, but we were in a serious relationship. So it's pretty sad that she's dead, and it's kind of on us now to pick everyone back up within Constellation and can continue our research and continue our investigation into the artifacts and into the Starborn faction or whatever the hell they are. So we have to head on over to the Sanctum Universum. We have to talk to the leader, or one of the leaders of that church, I guess you could call him, and ask about a keyword called unity, because that might be something that is related to all of this, or what related to everything that's kind of going on here. So we got to head that way and talk to, I believe his name is Keeper Aquilanus or some shit like that. I forget. I think I'm butchering his name, but we got to talk to him. But I hope you guys are doing well today or tonight. I hope you guys are happy and healthy.
Hey.
And he's right here. So what's his name? Aquilas.
Keeper Aquilus, can we have a moment?
Oh, Mateo. It's been too long. How are your parents? Your mother still struggling with that azalea garden?
No, she figured that out a while ago. Had to adjust the pH levels in the soil. But, Keeper, I didn't come to catch up.
Oh. Well, what's on both your minds?
This is all you, Mateo. I think your church is connected to a group of space weirdos.
Oh. Yeah. How humanity comes together. How we are to love each other, even as our universe becomes even more complex.
That's not exactly what we mean. Keeper, when you talk about unity, well, does it mean anything else? Something secret?
Perhaps we should talk about this inside.
We have to enter the Sanctum Universum. I'll be honest, guys, I still can't believe that Sarah got killed. I was not expecting that. This place looks pretty damn crazy. Alright, so we gotta sit down. It's gonna go get really interesting.
Now that we have a little privacy, why don't you tell me exactly what it is that brought you two here?
It started with the discovery of these anomalies. We talked about a group called the Starborn.
Seriously, Keeper, they bathe whoever reaches the center in a light, and then, well, the normal laws of the universe go completely haywire.
So you're saying you found a place of contemplation? And you received a gift? There have always been mysteries that seem to defy our understanding of the universe. Beyond rational thought, we enter life as an act of someone else's faith in us. There's no way of knowing who we will become, and yet the risk is made anyway. So you've pushed into the unknown, not knowing where it would take you. And it's brought you here.
We know it's a stretch, but we hope you can help us.
I think I can. If you're willing to find your way in the dark for a bit longer, I can give you a path to discovering its meaning. There's an old story, far older than the Sanctum Universum, of someone who walked the settled systems and saw every corner of it. This pilgrim claimed he found the true meaning of unity. I always thought of it as just a parable for trying to bring humanity together, but maybe it's more.
So there's a pilgrim. Maybe the pilgrim was a starborn.
I'm not sure if he was, but if what you're looking for is connected, then anything might be possible. In my story, the pilgrim met the founders of the House of Enlightenment and the enigmatic cult of the Varun, and he gave them each a part of the truth. Then he goes to his final resting place to live out the rest of his days in contemplation of infinitum addendum, his addition or contribution to the infinite. But what if the story isn't a metaphor, but a code, a way of finding the pilgrim again, or at least his grave?
Unless the story includes a set of coordinates, we're not finding anything.
I agree. I think you need to talk to them about this unity pilgrim. And clearly, not just in a theological sense, as I have.
Talking to the house room seems like a mistake. They're dangerous.
Because I wasn't looking to find unity in the same sense you are. A fresh set of eyes might reveal the truth. Oh yes, typically. But there is a lone zealot that was captured recently for attacking UC ships. I've visited her a couple of times. Hopefully, she'll be willing to talk to you as well. And if you need directions to the Enlightened, they have a branch in the well helping the poorest citizens of New Atlantis find a better life for themselves.
I'll stay here with the Keeper. We need to catch up. And I wouldn't mind asking him a few more questions.
All right, so Mateo's gonna stay here. We're gonna do all the hard work. So we have to go talk to someone in the House of the Enlightenment. And then we gotta find a Varun prisoner.
Evening, sir.
Can we talk?
A visitor? I have all the company I need. He knows not the truth. He sends another to ask more incessant questions. The Great Serpent waits in the shadows. He will entwine the universe, and all but the faithful will be made as dust. That is the truth. No more, no less.
The cosmic serpent seems like a poor answer to the universe's problems.
Yes, I have spoken to your Keeper about this. I will tell you what I told him, and then you will leave me. Jinan Varun meets the unbeliever. He gives false prophecy to Jinan. But such is Jinan's conviction in the Great Serpent, he does not hesitate. He cuts the unbeliever down. But the unbeliever returns. Jinan realizes the Great Serpent is testing him, and he will not be found wanting. 4 times they fight. Over 120 rotations of the planet they are on. Remember these 4 battles, Jinan, the unbeliever says. Remember these 120 rotations. But Jinan knows this is blasphemy, and delivers the killing blow. That is all.
What the hell did she just say, guys? There must be more to your god than just killing.
I have heard of no such thing. If it exists, it is a shadow that the Great Serpent casts to deceive the faithless. Strength and conviction show your worthiness to the Great Serpent. The kill is not as important as showing there is no doubt. I grow tired of speaking. Leave me.
Alright, so that's all we could get out of her. But I don't know what the hell she said, guys. Crazy ass shit. Alright, so let's go to the well.
You're in the Vanguard, right? Hey,
Damn right we are. And a ranger. But I wonder, like, are we gonna be able to, I guess in the future, is Bethesda gonna make the Varun house a playable faction, or a joinable faction, I should say? Because right now they aren't. And we know a little bit about them. If you guys have gone to the museum, if you guys have played this and you've gone to the museum here in New Atlantis, they give a little bit of a backstory about the faction. How they were pretty much, you know, cut off from, I mean, they were going around killing the people, essentially. It's part of their religion. So they're a bunch of savages just going in and killing a whole bunch of people. But I wonder in the future, is this gonna be a faction that we could join? It would be pretty cool to have like a 5th faction. Alright, so we gotta go to this building right here. Talk to this gentleman.
Yeah, I can finally see my family.
We run a number of social programs, from financial aid to food banks. If it's about the financial or food assistance programs, we are backlogged. Don't worry, we're doing everything we can. Oh, you're not? Sorry. Can I help you?
I need to talk about the pilgrim.
Did Keeper Aquilus send you? Oh boy. Listen, I've talked about this with him a ton of times, and there's no record of a Unity pilgrim. But since you both insist, our early records are mostly administrative. Humanitarian projects, group counseling notes, charity expenditures. But there is a series of exchanges the founding members recorded in a lot of detail. It's the closest thing I have to what Aquilus is describing. Yeah, I mean, he's always going on about trying to bring people of all beliefs together. Really wants there to be some shared story or origin. Look, I like the Keeper, but belief is the problem, okay? We don't need a shared narrative or theology. We need to help each other in practical terms.
If you're going to recite meeting notes at me, I want coffee and donuts. Sounds delicious. All right, let's hear it, man.
Walks into the first house of enlightenment. The founding members just call him the Drifter. So they think he's a charity case at first, but no, the Drifter asks them a bunch of questions. If your philosophy is built on an individual's own morality, what about the second person? That second person might disagree. Isn't the problem of two what you're really looking for? And the founders respond, each individual must understand how the second person lifts them up. All of human effort is a story of cooperation pushing us forward. And it kind of goes on like that. He comes back every week for a year. Same conversation every time. Second person this, the problem of two that.
Each individual must understand how the second person lifts them up.
It's part of our core principles. There's no God pushing us to do good for some eternal reward. We have to help each other because we choose to. If no one takes responsibility for making the settled systems better, then we're just leaving it to the tyrants to bully the rest of us. Honestly, I think the founding members made it all up. There was a little more hesitation being openly atheist in the early days. I think they were experimenting with writing their own scripture. Fortunately, that got abandoned pretty quick. After the records of the Drifter end, you never see anything like it again.
He doesn't really know anything else about Unity. We'll just ask him anyways.
Besides what the Keeper would say about it? Sounds like a gathering point, or a center. Or in mathematics, it would mean one, like the one, the first at the beginning. Always happy to help. If you'll excuse me, I've got a lot of aid efforts to coordinate.
Alright, so we're gonna return to the Keeper. Right now, it's a little confusing, guys. I'm not gonna lie.
What?
But it's very intriguing.
Oh, you're back. What did you learn? Was there something hidden in their stories, like we thought?
The Enlightened stories use the words second and two.
Yes. What he added to infinity. Maybe that points to a name. If we're looking for his resting place, we'd need to know the name of the star system, wouldn't we? What else did you learn?
I spoke to the Varun Zealots.
If there really is a location the Pilgrim wanted us to find, those do sound awfully like coordinates. Was there anything else? Planets are often named by number. That second might mean the second planet in the system. Let's see. We have something that could be coordinates. Something that could point to a planet in the system. But what's the name of the system? Infinitum addendum. What if we break down the parts? No systems named finite or add. That just leaves in and dumb. Well, that's certainly how I feel.
Indum? Next planet I find, I'm naming Dum Dum. What do you think?
Yes, that's it. The second planet in Indum, at 4 and 120. That's where you'll find the Pilgrim's resting place. And from there, maybe you'll find the true meaning of unity. Before you go, you've now spoken to many different perspectives in our universe. In a way, you'll be carrying their philosophies with you on this journey. I know you're looking for a specific unity, but if you had to guess what it was, what interpretation would you give it?
Oh man, I have no idea. Only total conviction will bring us the truth. We are being tested.
Conviction. Another word for strength. Can the truth not be revealed to the weak? Someone with doubts.
Isn't doubt the very opposite of belief?
That belief can come and go could be argued to be the very mechanics of faith itself, like breathing air in and out. What do you believe? Your only path is forward, then? Finding the meaning of unity is a totality that you cannot ever step away from? Well, I won't keep you any longer. This has been fun, I have to admit. Go, find your truth.
Alright, so we have to go to Indum. But I wonder if, when we picked our, like, traits in the beginning of the game, when we were building our character, if we had joined either the House of Enlightenment or Sanctum Universum, if the story would play out differently. If you know what I mean. Like, would we have a little bit more knowledge? I don't know, kind of interesting. But this is gonna be pretty intriguing to see what happens here once we find this once we find the pilgrims, I guess, remains. But actually, before we, so let's see where the system is located. So it's actually not that far, guys. Before we do that, I'm gonna go. I want to check in with Vladimir and ask about a few more temples, power temples, and then I might go to a couple of these and see if we can acquire some more power.
Never minded the solitude before, but chasing more ghosts than usual. Every noise seems to set the blood running.
Actually, before we ask him about the temples, there's a few things I can. So you retired from the Crimson Fleet. Didn't know that happened.
Usually it doesn't. I'm overdrawn from Lady Luck 3 times over. It's a long tale to tip your ear on, but if you ever wanted to visit, I have a house out there in the Starfield. Thought I was going to see life's eclipse from there, but Constellation swept me away. Haven't been there since we started on the Eye. If you do go there, turn the lights off when you leave, okay?
Oh wow, so we can visit Vladimir's house. That's interesting.
Been washing red here and the darkness gets lit just a candle more.
Alright, so we can sell a couple data shards.
Got one. I'd go into the astronomical charting data with you, but clear as day just to point you right to it.
Alright, so we got one more temple. I thought we were gonna get like a lot more if I'm being honest, but actually I have a side quest. So let's acquire the power on. Alright, so we're gonna head that way. Might as well just go and do that. See if we can either upgrade our power or gain a new ability. Because right now we've just been gaining new abilities, but I think you can upgrade each ability. Which is pretty crazy. But I also like too that you don't have to go in and if you don't want to have powers, like you don't have to go to these temples. You can just, you know, play it like a normal person or go through the game without using powers and abilities. Oh shit. We gotta put our suit on, guys. We'll put on our put on that one. Oh, we got freezing rain here. So it looks like it might be this way. It's gotta be right there. Yeah, it's gotta be it. So we're gonna venture on down that way. We got cobalt here. What is that? We got some water. What is that? Nickel. But yeah, guys, we have to be, in my opinion, I mean, I've been avoiding stuff on the internet, like spoilers and whatnot. Because I know majority of people that have played this game have already finished the story. But I feel like we are connected to the Starborn in some sort of capacity. We just have to be. Otherwise, I feel like we wouldn't be able to obtain these abilities. Fuck, where'd it go, bro? Alright, so we got 200 XP. Oh shit. Oh fuck, dude. Are we bleeding? I think we're out of ammo on our other guns, guys. Fuck. We gained a quantum of essence. Man, that guy was actually pretty tough. I'm not gonna lie. So let's see what kind of ability did we get. Alright, we already got that one. Gravity wave. Solar flare. Tap into the power of a sun and release a directed orb of searing hot plasma. What the hell? That's actually pretty crazy, guys. Alright, so we'll put that there, and then I'm gonna put the grenades, because I do have a couple. Eat a couple things. Alright, so what we're gonna do, I think we have a couple others that we could. Let's go to... We'll go to the one on Volley. Yeah, we're gonna head this way. And then after that, we'll probably, we'll jump over and see if we can locate the Pilgrim's remains or his body. There we go, guys. So let me try something out here. It's so crazy. Alright, well, I did not mean to throw that, but So I don't know how powerful those solar beams are gonna be. Fuck. What's that, bro? I don't think we're gonna get it. So we didn't get attacked? I thought we were gonna get attacked, guys, but oh well. Alright, so we have that. Actually, let me check. Let me see what power that is. Fill your foes with the silent calm of the universe, compelling them to temporarily abandon their weapons. That's pretty interesting. I might play around with this one first and... I don't know what that does. Oh, I feel like I shouldn't have used that. Oh well. Well, it is what it is. It's pretty cool though. Alright, so we're gonna head on over to Endum. And see if we can locate the Pilgrim. Pilgrim's Rest. This place is actually pretty damn cool, guys. It's got like a desert oasis vibe to it. It's not really an oasis, it's an actual desert, but this area right here is like an oasis. What the hell is that? We're gonna search for clues on Unity. What the fuck is this thing? Pilgrim's Rest. This is like completely overgrown. Oh, there's a book right there. Looks like we gotta pick up the book. Pilgrim's Writing 3. Today, in a soft voice, my assistant asked me if there was anything above the Unity. It was all I could do to keep from shouting that I could scarcely comprehend the misunderstanding that would lead to such a question. It was asked honestly, and I answered as best as I could, but if even my closest confidant here can fail to grasp the most basic of these truths, why am I bothering to explain any of it to any of them? Every word that drops from my mouth gets gobbled up, misheard, misremembered, misunderstood, and mistranslated before I can issue the slightest clarification. People are necessary, but people are madness. I attempted to withdraw, to go off alone, to commune with Unity in my own way. They followed. Of course, they followed. Pilgrim's Writing 4. At last, a bit of peace. A piece of peace. Is that anything? Is that funny? Why am I trying to be funny? Have they driven me mad at last? Is there a difference between writing to myself and talking to myself? The former certainly seems more acceptable than the latter. I recall again that my mind is my own, and that even if only it exists, that is sufficient for me to believe in everything else. The Unity has restored me once more. This time I act alone for now. Myself is a formidable opponent. I should have expected as much, but vanity is thankfully not among my vices. Regardless, it turns out time spent in solitude is, in my case, time with a very sick man, or whatever it is I have become. I don't like this person. So it seems like this guy had a bit of a following, but he wanted to, like, you know, isolate himself from those people. And I guess he started to lose his mind. We got another book. Pilgrim's Running 1. The credulous simplicity of mundane humans never ceases to amaze me. My worst instincts, the evil spirit, draw me towards a form of contempt for them, but I remember that I am privy to that which they are not. I cannot and should not judge them for a lack of vision when I know very well the blinders which obscure their sight. I once more wore them myself after all. I hope for their sake that they may someday understand, but for my sake I wish to be left alone. So this is alien stew. Oh, we're gonna take that. It's probably absolutely disgusting. I find myself thinking about his various pasts and my possible futures. I imagine continuing on the road, acquiring more power, more knowledge, more development of myself. I imagine passing through one more to another world to begin the process anew. What is notable here, the road does not seem gratifying. Every step is one of intrinsic reward, and I feel myself anticipating the pleasures and seeing a more contented version of myself in that future. Then, for the sake of considering all possibilities, I imagine if I took a different path, if I stopped running, stopped seeking to gather my own power, if I instead embraced the twinges of compassion I feel in my heart, and I let myself care for the people who seem to gather about me wherever I try to work. If I simply lived and taught and perhaps brought others to the light and died. The road always seems gratifying. I also seem a contented version of myself in that future. Here is the difference though. When I stop thinking about the glories I could achieve for myself, the pleasure fades nearly immediately. When I stop thinking about staying and building something, the feeling endures. There's something more sustaining about it, more fulfilling. I don't know what the difference signifies, but I'm grateful for the time I have taken to notice it. If you came seeking the right answers, you will know what question to ask. I return your question with the question. If you have read my writings, what is the burden of people? Who is your most formidable opponent? Where does enduring contentment come from? That is an answer, but is not my answer. Find my writings, read them closely. Fuck, dude. Alright, so I picked the wrong one at the end. I see. You came here seeking the true meaning of unity. If you still wish to find it, there is one final piece of myself in the next room. I found my own answer a long time ago, but not in the way I was expecting. I hope your journey gives you the truth. I'm actually pretty excited, guys. Permanently increases ballistic weapon damage by 5%. Well, we'll take that. We'll definitely take that. What's he got on the wall here? Like some sketches of something. I don't know what the correct answer is. I might never. Increasingly, though, I am comfortable with not knowing. The more I reflect on being here, in this world, in this time, the more I think it is precisely where I need to be. This time will be different. It won't be about me, so I won't have to run. I can actually build something with intent instead of scrambling to fix something that others create in my name. It can be something beneficial. I can be something beneficial. I'm leaving behind that other person. This world has no place for him. Let him die. Let me live to enlighten the blessed universe before me. You have found the end of my journey, but to know everything, you must find its beginning. On Hyla 2, the island hides the scorpion, and the scorpion's sting hides the truth. The island hides the scorpion, and the scorpion's sting hides the truth. So we're gonna find the scorpion's sting on Hyla 2. This is kind of cool, guys. Like we're going on a bit of a I'm not gonna say like a investigation, but damn, what is that? That's so damn crazy, guys. Look at that. I mean, should we just jump into the fucking water? That would actually be a pretty damn cool place to put an outpost. Oh shit. We're gonna try to jetpack over. Holy shit. Alright, so we got... we're about to take something for whatever... I don't think we have any... Alright, so we can't put an outpost here. Well, never mind. Oh shit. Are we gonna kill these things? I just wanna sneak past you there, buddy. Don't wanna kill you. This place is crazy, guys. Look at that. What is this? I'm like hesitant to move towards them. Or they're territorial. Is that what they mean by scorpion sting? Shit. Trying to activate it. Oh, wait a sec. Oh, so we gotta like... I see. You gotta like... put that light on the... What do you mean?
Oh, please. Did you think I couldn't have found you again? Extinguished that little spark of competition for the artifacts before it grew stronger. I wanted to see what you would do. And I haven't been disappointed. You did. Now it's all starting to make sense. You should come aboard. There's another Starborn here who is very interested in meeting you.
I can speak for myself. Constellation ship, you weren't invited to this meeting, but much of our conversation has been about you. It's only fitting you should join us. I will personally guarantee your safety as long as you come in peace.
And think of it as a ceasefire meeting. Your one shot at getting those answers you must desperately want.
Who's the second Starborn that's guaranteeing my safety? I mean, I don't think it's a trap, but...
Let's just say they're very dedicated to stopping me from getting the artifacts. So if you don't trust me, well, they're your next best bet.
I know your encounters with our kind have not been pleasant, but we are here to talk, and you deserve answers.
Not a bad description, actually.
We'll explain when we meet. In person.
Good. See? We can all get along.
I mean, this guy did kill Sarah, so I mean, we have to take that into consideration.
Tackling airlock. Ready to disembark.
They gotta be humans, guys. They just have to be. What the hell is this? This is some trippy ass shit, guys. What the hell?
Hello. Again. Do you remember the emissary, perhaps? And their ship, the Helix? I believe they ambushed you above Neon and demanded that artifact you worked so hard to gain.
Thank you for the stellar introduction. Your success is unprecedented. Before you came, we were just discussing how continued use of force against you is unwise.
Just tell me who you are, who the Starborn are.
Yes, we did. We are not a monolithic people. The Starborn are individuals. Some are united in cause. Others are in it for themselves.
We're all in it for ourselves. Some of us are just more honest. The emissary threatened your ship, demanded you hand over your artifact. How is that so different from what I did?
We needed to warn you off. Every encounter with one of our kind could spell disaster.
For whom, exactly? I say whoever can collect them should. And who gets to say that? You? Me? The emissary? I have debated morality for near infinity, and all I have found are groups of people enforcing their will on others. Rules and laws spoken as principles, but backed by arms and violence.
Enough. We have more to discuss. The Unity. You are on the path to it. It is a place, a gateway. It is where we were reborn.
You've really come a long way since the Welcome to Constellation speech, haven't you?
What the hell?
I'm not who you think I am. This universe is only the first one you've been to. I've seen hundreds. Where I came from, I was the one who stayed at the lodge to protect the artifacts. You died on board the Eye while we held off the Hunter.
One of me, at least.
I collected the remaining artifacts, and they opened the way to the center of my universe, and the doorway to an infinite number of others. That is the Unity. When I stepped into it, I became a Starborn. It's how I've entered other worlds, including yours.
But both of you are trying to keep people from it.
They are all connected. I have to. This is bigger than all of us. All the artifacts are needed to complete the armillary and open the way to the Unity. In every universe, the Starborn fight over them. Innocent people die. You've witnessed the power granted by the temples, the anarchy that can be unleashed. Someone has to decide who should get them.
Here it comes. The emissary tells you only the worthy should enter heaven.
You're twisting what I mean.
They're hypocrites. They use the chaos caused by the hunt for the artifacts to establish an order where they decide who's worthy. I attacked your lodge because I wanted the artifacts, and you held me off. You got away. That wasn't some morality play. You didn't survive because of righteousness. You won because of persistence, luck, and skill. As I have done countless times.
I was also human once. But what does it matter who or what I was when eternity is within your grasp?
What the hell?
It means I've seen thousands of universes, collected their artifacts, been to their temples. You have a small taste of their power, but it keeps going. You're learning. My other self wants you to walk the path he walks, to give up, to appreciate the universe you have. Easy for a person who's seen everything, done everything. I think you should see it for yourself.
You've never come this far. Not in all the universes I've seen. The path to the Unity is opening to you.
You're going to tip the scales one way or another. Better your hand be on one of our sides.
So I help one of you. We combine our artifacts into the Unity.
Bingo.
I want a truce between all three of us. Give you some time to think over which approach to the Unity is the one you want. Mine, or the Hunters.
Yes. Let's see how willing you are to live under someone else's rules. Just remember, one of us isn't trying to judge you.
Alright, so we can leave this. So we can talk to the emissary and talk to the hunter. Man, this is like really difficult to like. I don't know, guys. All right, so let's actually talk to them real quick. This place is crazy, man. Or the ship, I should say. Oh shit. I guess I can't walk, guys.
You might think the Unity is meant for whomever can get there. Don't fall for that talk of worthiness. They enter the Unity, take artifacts from others, employ force. All the things I do. I am many things, but I would never tell anyone what to do with their gifts. That is your decision, not someone else's. The emissary wants to become the judge of who gets to enter, but the Unity itself doesn't judge. To see what would happen, of course. You might not understand just how many times I've done this. Usually, you're the one who ends up dead, and whoever cries over your body goes on to become the emissary. Sometimes I manage to get you all bunched up and take care of the problem in one go. Sometimes the emissary has gotten to me first, and I never arrive. Hundreds and hundreds of variations of me, hacking through Constellation. And it's almost never you. You making it to your ship on your own. It's new. I took it as a sign. I don't get many of those anymore. No, we always end up having this meeting at this time. But it's the usual affair. Can we make peace? No. Oh, how tragic. Honestly, I was beginning to wonder why I kept tending. And it's a bad habit I started a long time ago. Perhaps I just like meeting the emissary to gloat. But you have provided something quite new to talk about. Maybe you're a random die roll. Or maybe the Unity is finally responding to all my hard work. I've simply found that it's the quickest way. Talking, forming alliances, waiting for the right moment to commit theft. It's all so tiresome. I'll admit, you getting away has been the most interesting thing to happen in quite some time. As soon as I realized what had happened, I knew I needed to wait until this meeting with the emissary to decide what to do about you.
And this is so fascinating. This is really, I'm starting to see like what, so like if you, I guess, once you go through the Unity, which I'm assuming is New Game Plus, then things just completely change. It's not the same experience that you had the first go around. So like, you know, Sarah might not die if I go and do a New Game Plus and go through that same mission. It might be someone else or something. It might play out differently. That's pretty freaking crazy. That's I don't think that's ever been implemented in any video game before.
Whoever created the artifacts and built those temples is playing a game with us. One whose prize is access to the center of all creation. There are no rules. Whoever gets all the pieces wins. And I've won. Over and over. I don't kill for the Unity. I find the easiest pathway to it.
That's interesting.
I know I'm sure you have more questions. Ask. It's not an easy experience to describe, but the Unity will speak to you. Offer you the chance to become Starborn. You will be leaving this universe behind to be reborn. Everything you were before will be gone. Maybe that's why it offers the choice. Compassion? Or is it testing us? Different. I never know who you are when I meet a new version, but so much of you stays the same. It's hard. But each universe is precious in its own way. Mine will never have its original you in it again, as yours won't have its real me. You've seen the terror the Hunter causes. Every time a Starborn goes through the Unity, they get more artifacts, find more temples, gain more power. We can't let more like him abuse these gifts to destroy whatever's in their way. When all the artifacts are assembled, the device they create is called the armillary. In many ways, it's a model of the multiverse itself. Through it, you can reach the Unity. And from there, you can become Starborn.
Aye, guys. This is, So we're gonna leave the,
Before you leave, I want to give you something. A way to another artifact, but also a lesson in how dangerous they can be. Seek the moon of old Earth. There are secrets there you must discover for yourself. Here. To open the way.
Earth's moon.
Yes. I will say no more. And I am sorry we have not always been forthcoming. I hope you will see what I have seen. You should also talk to your colleagues in Constellation. I am sure they have gathered more information on the remaining artifacts in the fringes of space. Part of me wonders what they will all say about what you have learned. But I will leave that to you.
Man, this is so damn crazy, guys. It seems like we're gonna have an important decision that we're gonna have to make.
Magnetic
now-
seals decoupled. We're free to fly.
So like I've been, for the most part, I've been trying to avoid spoilers on the internet, but I do know that, like New Game Plus is a completely different experience. Most games, when you go and play them, alright, so we're gonna go to this Nova Galactic Research Station. But most games, when you go through a New Game Plus, you know, it's the same experience when you go and play it a second time. Like everything, the outcome to each quest, each side quest and whatnot, the main story is always the same for the most part. So it's interesting because of the way that they have this game set up. It's not a completely new experience, but things are different. And like I was saying before, you know, and if I go and do a New Game Plus, Sarah might not die in that version. Which is pretty crazy. But now I can see why that is, or why New Game Plus is a big thing. Because it takes so damn long to unlock skills. I mean, I'm level 30. 38, and I feel like I haven't even unlocked. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, like 15 skills out of all of the skills that are on there. And granted, I have upgraded a lot of those skills. But I feel like I've only scratched the surface on like upgrading my character, if that makes any sense. Or maxing out my character's abilities. So what is this place, man? So this is some sort of like abandoned facility. I gotta build a freaking outpost on the moon. Or even on like Earth. Oh, so it was actually locked. What the hell? And she had the key. Alright, before we access that computer, let's take a look around. Reactive gauge. Got some more moolah. Oh, there's the airlock right there. And I walk past. Let's see, this goes upstairs. Which which I can't access. Like, what the hell is this place, guys? Alright, so let's access this computer. Voltaire. I want to remind the research team that Voltaire is a highly proprietary supercomputer that is currently being contracted exclusively for the use in Project Prism. It is not meant for your own personal projects. Yes, it's amusing to see just how many decimal points of PL it can calculate, how many bits of encryption it can brute force, or whether you can simulate table tennis with a perfect aerodynamic simulation, but there will be time for that later. For now, I need everyone concentrating on hitting our deadline. We're developing exciting new aerospace technology with our partner and clients. That should be more than enough to keep anyone from being bored. The hell? Project Prism launch. We're happy to announce that the first test launch of Project Prism will be held today. I would like everyone to suit up and join us on the roof at 900 ETD. A reminder to please sync all watches to Eastern Daylight Time. Our partner will also be on the radio for the launch. We will be recording the event, so be on your best behavior. Is it on the roof? Alright, so we gotta go to the roof.
Engine spin-up time almost complete. Total time 5 minutes 22 seconds. Right on schedule.
How are the helium-3 valves holding, Nova?
We double-checked the leakage concerns this morning before the launch. All signs green.
Any changes to the calculation sequence from Voltaire?
No changes since we uploaded the last figures yesterday. It's a clean shot from here to Jupiter.
One day the computer will be on board the spaceship. Just imagine that.
One miracle of science at a time, Canaveral. Counting down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Canaveral, are you reading?
All clear, Nova. Indicators look good. The ship should be cruising Jupiter's orbit right now. Visual confirmation will be possible in 32 minutes. Afraid the speed of light is on the slow side these days.
How does it feel to break the laws of physics, Canaveral?
We're all pretty excited down here in NASA, I won't lie.
Excited enough to tell me where you got the original data?
Not in a million years, Nova.
Go to NASA. This place is crazy, guys. So we gotta go. Man, I don't know how this is still standing. There's no way the ship launches, right? Oh shit. What is that? Emergency power cell. Alright, so we gotta put... Alright, so there's some loot. I guess we gotta go this way. Maybe not. So we gotta find a way inside. Probably should have just jumped right up here. Would make a lot of sense, guys. It's so crazy. We're standing on a... the old launch pad down in Cape Canaveral. So I gotta figure out how to get... figure out a way inside. I kind of want to go see if there's anything down here. Just in case I don't miss anything, you know what I mean, guys? And there's nothing down here. Got it. Well, that sucks. So we gotta be careful because there's still a pretty decent amount of gravity. So if we fall off the tower, we might be screwed. It's cool. NASA notebook. All right, let's keep going up. I'm kind of just... I know I'm going slow, so I do apologize. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything cool. So we're going to go up. Enter NASA. So we need a power cell. Oh, so that should power that elevator. I see. I see, guys. So I wonder what we're gonna find here. Try and collect some of this NASA stuff so I can decorate my outposts. I feel like it's not every day we're gonna come and collect stuff from or collect things that have the NASA on it. Alright, so we gotta use this computer. Launch procedures. Remember, the final vitals and suit seal checks are essential. Yes, we've come a long way as far as tolerance. Yes, the number of people cleared for launch is much higher than it used to be, but these people's lives are still in our hands. I know there's rumors that the next launch is slated to be canceled, but let's not have that be on us. Assume it's go time every time. Your professionalism is what makes space travel just a little bit safer, and we can use every ounce we can get.
Station log. Dr. Judith Tatien. The recent delivery from Mars is unsettling. I was expecting rock samples or maybe fossils of microbial life. Instead, Dr. Victor Isa comes with 2 members of the military. Everything they brought back is under wraps. What could a theoretical physicist need with a sample from Mars?
Well, that's interesting.
Station log. Dr. Judith Tatien. I've been trying to cozy up to Dr. Isa, Victor, to see what is going on. His team has completely commandeered one of the labs with those 2 military handrails, checking who comes in and out. I joked that maybe he found a little gray man and was doing an autopsy, and he grew very pale. 2 days later, he sends me a request asking for more information on my background in material science, metallurgical engineering. Oh, we have a meeting tomorrow. I think I'm being invited into the lab. Station log. Dr. Judith Tatien. I have never been so nervous since I defended my dissertation. 4 hours talking to Victor and his team about theoretical metals, atomic bonding, even a half-hour divergence into magnetism that I'm pretty sure was to throw me off the trail of what we were actually talking about. Then I got to see the lab. I don't know how much I should say, but the periodic table just got thrown out the window.
Wait, there's one more? No. So that's pretty interesting. Oh, damn, we went below? So there was something really top secret. I wanted to break the glass so I could steal that shit. Wow, dude, look at this place. All right, this is pretty sick, man. That is pretty damn cool. Got like a damn museum. What is this? Leaving Earth forever. In 2150, scientists first predicted the destruction of our beloved Earth, atmospheric phenomena would cause breathable air to sputter outside of Earth's gravity, dooming all life that remained. An estimated 50 years until the end has given NASA and other space agencies around the world the opportunity to migrate humanity away from certain death and into the stars. Thanks in part to the development of the grav drive, humanity will live on. So essentially, I'm assuming the top secret discovery was the fact that was the grav drive, I should say. If I had to guess, from 1971 to 1972, the lunar rover was used for the last Apollo missions and could carry 2 astronauts. The chevron tread patterns on the wheels were made from titanium to help maintain traction on the moon's surface. The rover was also fully electric and ran on batteries whose power was intended to last for the duration of the mission. That's so damn cool. Adapted from a design originally intended for high-altitude aircraft, the Mercury spacesuit would undergo several modifications to deal with pressure, oxygen, and thermal considerations. Even though the cabin of the Mercury spacecraft itself protected against the rigors of space travel, redundancy has always been key. In the event that the cabin were to depressurize and expose astronauts to the vacuum of space, their Mercury spacesuits would be able to offer a critical extra layer of defense. Project Mercury, from 1958 to 1963, one of humanity's first human spaceflight programs. The Mercury spacecraft was designed to fit a single person who would be sent to test a person's ability to function in space. 6 flights in total were launched, the earliest being a 15-minute suborbital flight and the last being over 34 hours and 22 complete orbits. That's pretty damn insane. Project Apollo, from 1968 to 1972. Project Apollo was the first successful program to put humanity on Earth's moon. The first moon landing that occurred on July 20th, 1969 was actually Apollo 11's flight, with all previous launches testing all the modules, orbits, and other critical data needed to ensure the astronauts could reach the moon and return safely. We take that? Damn, bro, so we can take this suit. Wow, that's so sick. I have to put that bad boy on. Let's go ahead and put it on, guys. That's pretty sick. I feel like I'm in Austin Powers though. If you guys have seen those movies, you know what I mean. And we got a lot of little like NASA partnered with Nova Galactic, the creators of the Voltaire supercomputer, on an ambitious aerospace project to pull gravity itself. The result is the first spacecraft capable of faster than light travel. The first successful voyage saw astronauts reaching Jupiter in moments what would have previously taken years. While long-term missions in space began in the late 1990s with programs such as the International Space Station, humanity began living on other planets almost 100 years later. Small outposts of 5 or fewer scientific research teams eventually gave way to entire colony efforts on Mars and other orbiting bodies of our solar system. While long-term missions in space began in the late 1990s with... Oh, we already read that. We already read it. Project Prism. NASA partnered with Nova Galactic. All right, so we already read that too. From the Apollo 11 mission, the lunar module Eagle was the first crewed spacecraft to touch down on Earth's moon. Eagle's counterpart was the command module Columbia, which the lunar module needed to both separate from and eventually reattach to. Columbia would take astronauts to and from the orbit of the moon, while Eagle would bring them to and from the surface. It's pretty damn crazy, guys. So what we got right here? Nothing major. The Mars Exploration Rover program launched in 2003 and allowed for the remote exploration and study of Mars. 2 twin rovers were made, nicknamed Spirit and Opportunity. While Spirit ceased communication functions in 2010, the Opportunity rover continued operation well into 2018, exceeding its initial planned time by over 14 years. That's so crazy, guys. 14 years. You know, and considering the amount of dust and dirt, it's insane that it lasted that long. So let's see, we got anything up here? Got a med pack. So nothing really. So we gotta go to that door. I'm just kind of exploring a little bit because this is really cool. Ow, fuck. Breaking our damn legs.
I just don't understand where these calculations came from.
There's something wrong with the math? I think it's quite straightforward.
That's not what I'm asking. We've had no success extracting even a sample of material from the object. No explanation for the gravitational effects, no motion graph to explain its harmonic frequencies. I can't even establish a melting point.
Judith.
But you've had me building these prototype colliders for months. And now you want me to pump helium-3 into it based on this equation you've written on a goddamn napkin?
I just need you to trust me.
I have been trusting you. We keep slamming our heads against a brick wall, getting nothing. And you keep coming up with something new to try. Like, you know what's going to happen. Where are you getting your information, Victor?
I'm sorry, Judith. Look, not here, okay? Somewhere off base. I'll tell you everything. But I'm not lying, okay? We're going to discover something important here. I promise.
Find information about the prototype grab drive. Are we? I feel like we're close to the end of the story. I don't know why I feel like that, but I mean, this place is massive, guys. So what's right here? Can we open this? I guess there's nothing in there. Beryllium. We already have a lot of that at our Andraphon outpost. So how the fuck do we get? Damn, so that's locked. That sucks. I really gotta upgrade my, requires power. need to upgrade my my digipix. I think I have it like on Novus still. Yeah, so we gotta go down into the abyss. I'm surprised this whole thing didn't collapse though. Like, can we Oh, that was a waste of time. Yeah, so we don't even have advanced digipix. All right, power cell. Hell is that? Cornered, refined. Alright, I don't know what I just picked up, but we're gonna take a look. Cause that name doesn't sound familiar to me. Oh, it's just a normal pistol, okay. We'll keep it. This is like a damn maze, guys. Oh, shit.
Damage registered.
Oh, we're gonna die, guys. I need to switch to first person. What the hell? Fuck, dude. Oh my god, guys.
I am unable.
Shit. What the fuck was that? I might have to switch. I think I have a gun that has ammo. I might need to switch to that. So we're gonna go that way. Yep, so that's locked. Fuck. Hey, alright. So we gotta turn the fucking turrets off. Actually, before we head down, I'm gonna switch. Switch my gun, or add the Revenant to my my quick list. Come on, baby, give me some meds. No, I don't need that. I mean, this place is massive, guys. Absolutely massive. Like, I wish we could build things like NASA related. Check all badges before allowing access. Yes, even the generals.
Project log. Dr. Victor Isa. We turned on the prototype today. The gravitational field around it began to fold as we long suspected. Complete reversal of gravitational pull was observed on dozens of loose objects around the lab. I'm setting up a meeting with the directors to propose a larger test. The prototype proves we don't need the original anymore, but further work is going to have to take place in space. Somewhere with abundant helium-3 and with a civilian partner. Someone with access to large-scale manufacturing resources and computational equipment. Engineering gravitational folds pulling the far side of the solar system closer to us? It's all going to be possible.
So it's pretty crazy.
Project log. Dr. Judith Tatien. I watched the gravjite tests from the moon today. It was the first time we were able to talk to the team at Nova Galactic directly. So many things were under wraps before, but now everyone wants all the publicity they can get. I'm already seeing proposals for manufacturing androids of drives, expeditions to Alpha Centauri and beyond. It's also overwhelming and worrying. It could take years, decades, before we know what all these side effects of operating a grav drive can be. But no one wants to hear that right now. Like a bunch of pioneers racing towards the edges of the frontier without knowing about the grizzly bears in the mountains.
Damn, so that's... There's like zero gravity in here. Oh, so that's that Victor guy. Damn. So he died. Alright, let's go and just turn this thing on. Fuck it. Please be careful whenever running power through the prototype. Secure all loose objects and have researchers empty pockets and remove jewelry, watches, etc. Reminder that the core of the drive contains a specimen that is irreplaceable and all data is under the strictest clearance. Exercise all caution with all research materials and ensure information does not leave this lab.
I never actually got to visit your labs back when we were working on the grav drive projects.
Seems like ancient history now. Only thing we're doing these days is launching weather satellites.
Guess this is as good a retirement as any. Now, Project Demeter, you want our help manufacturing scanners to better track these new meteorological patterns we're seeing.
Our guess is that the poles might be naturally shifting, causing some gravitational fluctuations that are throwing off our old models.
Why do you need the scanning tolerances to be so small? What are you trying to find?
I just want to be sure. It's not like we're doing much these days anyway. The glory days are over. Why not give ourselves a challenge before they write us off in the history books?
Damn, so this is a long-ass one. To Judith, Victor, and Lon, as requested, the astrophysicist research team has done a full analysis of the data you provided us. The measurements of Earth's magnetosphere show clear signs of fluctuation, often in correlation to the periods of frequent and large gravity wave spikes emanating from the moon. These gravity waves seem to be affecting the magnetic shield provided by Earth's inner core and may be affecting the core itself, give the proximity to the source. So they're just talking about the you know, the Earth's magnetosphere
What I'm seeing, Victor. The data coming back from the satellite
starting to
is
give
very
away.
clear. It's the grav drives.
All those jumps from the moon. At this rate, Earth's atmosphere is going to start sputtering out into space.
Can the drives be fixed?
I'm working on some designs that should discreetly solve the problem, under the guise of an emergency update to the fueling pumps.
We're talking about the end of Earth, and you're trying to be subtle about it.
Judith, the last thing we need is people losing faith in grav drive technology. That might be our only option.
To what? Are you seriously saying we should abandon Earth?
The timeline is under 50 years. A blink of an eye for a planet, but more than enough time for a human exodus.
And what do we tell people?
We say it's an act of God, one that science has found a solution for. Time for humanity to take its place in the stars.
You knew, didn't you? You lied to me. All this time, I dedicated my life to this discovery, Victor. And you knew we were going to kill off our planet?
You haven't seen the future I've seen. There's an infinite expanse of promise out there. A meteor could have hit Earth, a plague, another world war. Colonizing other galaxies secures humanity's future for all coming generations, across all time.
At the expense of our home.
Stop it, both of you. All that matters is building enough ships to get everyone off this planet. And we need to start now.
I'll draft up a statement. We'll need to address the entire international community. I'm sorry, Judith.
There isn't a planet in this universe that will be far enough away from you, Victor. We are never speaking again after this is over.
Wow, guys. Wow. So all these experiments that they were doing is the reason why the Earth was losing its atmosphere, I guess. Its magnetic sphere. All these grav drive tests were messing with the Earth. Wow, dude. That's fucking insane.
I know what I'm seeing, Victor. The data coming back from the satellites is very clear. It's the grav drives.
My name is Dr. Victor Isa. And if you're listening to this, then you probably already know the truth. I was young when I first headed the retrieval team of an odd gravitational anomaly on Mars. But I kept what really happened that day hidden from everyone except one other person. Even she didn't believe me at first. But I have no reason to lie to anyone now, so I hope you'll accept this confession, whoever you are. When I touched the anomaly, I experienced 12 days of lost time. I met myself. He told me everything that has since come true. The grav drive equations, the tests on the moon, Earth's atmosphere sputtering away because of what we had done. But he also told me about a city thriving on a planet orbiting a distant star. Human culture, art, music, lifestyles evolving and shining brightly across all of space. What price would I be willing to pay for that future? Maybe you don't believe me. Maybe Judith was right and I'm just a coward who wants to believe his mistakes were justified. But everyone has forgotten about the real origins of the grav drive, this artifact from Mars. I hope you make better use of it than I did.
Wow, guys. That's absolutely insane, man. So, like, I wonder if one of the Starborn approached him and told him that he should go ahead and do all this stuff. Alright, so how the fuck do we get inside? Oh, we gotta do this. What am I doing, guys? How do we get inside here? Do we have to go back the way we came? Oh, we gotta go this way. That would make a lot of sense. But I'm guessing we need to turn that back on. Oh, well, fuck me. Never mind. Alright, so this leads into the room. I know this is taking a long time, but I'm kind of just going slow. Kind of soaking it all in. But wow, man, it's crazy. So these scientists literally killed off the planet.
Constellation, we've arrived on the surface of Earth. We need to discuss what you found.
And it looks like other Starborn got here before us. So, you might have company.
Power required. Shit. Come on, baby. Fuck, dude. Where am I supposed to go? Supposed to go down? Fuck am I supposed to go? Told me to go that way, right? Oh fuck, dude. Wow. I guess I can't read. I mean, this place is so massive.
You are nothing. Dust.
Fuck, do we get out of here? This way? It's not good, guys. We are literally... Alright, we should be getting close. Woo, shit. We're gonna talk to the emissary. They're all the way down there. Well, my jetpack is not working. Wait, do I have any propulsion from that thing? Alright, well, we gotta fucking heal our legs, guys.
Do you understand now why I asked you to come here? The artifacts unlocked the secret of interstellar travel, at the cost of Earth.
An easy trade, honestly. Why have one world when you can have all the settled systems? Assuming we weren't going to lose it anyway. War, disease, famine, all the classics.
Don't you see? The power of the artifact forced humanity to the stars. They didn't get to make a choice. How many would have chosen Earth? What gave Victor Isa the right to choose for them?
You see the hypocrisy in what the emissary is saying, right? They don't want to rob people of their free will, but then they steal the artifacts for themselves.
In the wrong hands, the power of the artifacts can make anyone a tyrant. That's why we watch over them. The only thing you're watching out for is yourself.
Oh, man. I mean, they're both not wrong. That's the thing.
Don't be a fool. The emissary and I may have our differences, but you do not want to give us a common enemy.
For once, he's right. Don't do this. We can collect the final pieces together.
I don't know, guys. Should we, this is actually, I feel like this is gonna be pretty pivotal, so I don't, man. I don't know if we should side with the emissary or side with the hunter, because I feel like they're both right in their own way.
Well, look at that. The emissary just became my new best friend.
You've made your choice. When you're ready, the hunter and I will be at the buried temple. That's where we'll settle things.
Meaning, we'll kill you. But hey, at least we'll wait. The final round doesn't start until there's only one artifact left to gather. And if I'm not mistaken, Constellation has one or two to go.
Wow, guys. I mean, that was a pretty long episode. We're gonna end it there. But it's just crazy. There's a lot to kind of take in, digest, kind of comprehend. I mean, you know, humans literally destroyed or killed off the Earth. It wasn't just a natural phenomena. Humans actually, scientists actually killed the Earth by using the artifact to create grav drives to travel faster throughout space. And I don't know, man, it's just crazy. And then now we have to decide between the hunter and the emissary. And I feel like the emissary, although their intentions may seem good, they want to make sure that it's not falling into the hands of humans or specific humans. I feel like they have good intentions, but it's kind of like a contradiction. Like they're okay. It's okay for them to use the power or the artifacts and the you know, the unity, but it's not okay for others. And then the hunter, I mean, I agree with him. He wants us, you know, he wants anybody who finds the artifacts to be able to use it and, you know, travel through the unity or whatever to, you know, he's not restricting that. He's allowing people to do it, but at the same time, he is, I mean, he killed Sarah. He murders people. So it's crazy. There's two different types of outcome. That's why I picked the third option to not trust either of them. So it looks like we're gonna have to fight both of them, which I have a feeling is gonna be pretty difficult. But I don't know, man. It's just crazy, a crazy episode. And honestly, it looks like we're about to end the game in the next episode, or the story, I should say. I don't know, maybe 1 or 2 episodes left. We'll see. But I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comment section. If you guys have played it, what option did you guys pick? If you guys are watching this for the first time, what option would you have picked? And just let me know what you guys think about it, because it's really intriguing. I was not expecting that, to be honest. I was not expecting to find out that humans actually destroyed Earth. But I don't know. I'm kind of at a loss for words. But thank you so much for watching. If you guys are enjoying the content, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. And with that being said, take care, stay positive, and I'll see you in the next one.